You're welcome to another exciting episode of your program. I'm glad you could join us. My name is Oyetola Olutayo, and the program is Nimasa this week. This is the very last episode for this year, 2024. It's been an amazing year filled with a lot of activities that has brought growth and development to Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Nimasa. Stay tuned on the program. I'll be right back.
The end of the year is a moment to reflect on our accomplishments and take stock of our journey. As we enter the festive season, let's listen to the Director General's message, celebrating our successes and looking ahead with hope and enthusiasm for the new year.
Dear esteemed stakeholders and dear staff of Nimasa, this is a season of reflection. This is a time when we all look back to the beginning of the year and where we are today. I want to say thank you very much. We appreciate you. We are very grateful. We enjoyed your collaboration. We appreciate working with all the stakeholders as well as the contribution of the staff of Nimasa. I want to also say that we all look forward to the Christmas break as well as next year, 2025. With God's guidance, we all achieve better targets, better plans for the country and for the agency. We have done very well this year, but we cannot rest on our achievement for this year. We all have to come together and work together in the interest of the country. On this note, I wish every one of us, the stakeholders, the esteemed members of the Nimasa staff, Merry Christmas and fruitful 2025. Thank you very much.
The program is Nimasa this week. Thank you for joining us. This year, 2024, has been filled with numerous activities, especially from the Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy. Here is a highlight of some of the activities of the Honorable Minister, His Excellency Adegboyega Oyetola, CON. During this year, 2024, the Honorable Minister hosted a one-day workshop to commemorate the World Maritime Day. He also engaged the management of Badagry Port Development Limited and also submitted instruments of accession to the International Maritime Organization, IMO, amongst other activities. Stay tuned on the program. I'll be right back.
Just as the International Maritime Organization, IMO, has designated 2024 as a year to prioritize safety in navigating the future, the Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, along with all government agencies under the ministry and stakeholders from various sectors of the maritime industry, gathered for the celebration. The welcome speech of the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry was delivered by the Director of Maritime Safety and Security.
This year's theme, Navigating the Future, Safety First, serves as both a reminder and a call to action, urging us to place safety at the forefront of every decision and every action within the maritime domain. Safety is not merely an operational consideration. It is the cornerstone upon which the future of the maritime industry must be built.
The Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, His Excellency Adegboyega Oyetola CON, has declared the readiness of his ministry to facilitate the process that will lead to the realization of the Badagry Deep Sea Port project. The minister made this known during a meeting with Didi Ndiomu, the Chief Executive Officer of Badagry Port Development Limited. Oyetola stated that the Badagry Deep Sea project is of immense potential to the economic and maritime development agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for Nigeria and ECOWAS. Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adegboyega Oyetola CON, has deposited 3 instruments of accession to IMO conventions signed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR at the headquarters of the International Maritime Organization, which serves as the repository for such conventions. Oyetola arrived at the IMO headquarters to a warm welcome from senior government officials and proceeded directly to the conference room of the IMO Secretary General, Arsenio Dominguez. After the exchange of pleasantries, it was time for the business of the day, the formal presentation ceremonies.
This is number 1. Oh, super.
Shortly after the presentation ceremonies, Oyetola informed the IMO Secretary General, Arsenio Dominguez, of the President's commitment to aligning Nigeria with international maritime standards for safety, security, and sustainable marine practices. He also requested that the IMO extend technical support to Nigeria.
The 2005 protocol to the Convention for the Suppression of Unlawful Acts against the safety of fixed platforms located on the
For his
It was a memorable day in Ewekoro local government area of Ogun State as stakeholders near and far joined the Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adegboyega Oyetola CON, for the ceremonial groundbreaking of the Gateway Inland Dry Port. The minister stated that the port will be built to international standards and equipped with the latest digital systems for tracking, clearance, and cargo movement to ensure efficiency and global competitiveness. He directed the Nigerian Shippers Council to collaborate with the Ogun State government to deliver the project.
To ensure the success of this project and to avoid repeating the congenital challenges we face in Lagos, I'm issuing a clear directive to the Nigerian Shippers Council to ensure that the Gateway Inland Dry Port is developed as a state-of-the-art facility, integrating advanced technology, leveraging ICT for seamless operations, and developing a robust infrastructure that supports modern port processes. Let me therefore reiterate here that our resolve to make this inland dry port a model for other inland dry ports in Nigeria, built on international standards and capable of handling demands of modern trade, is non-negotiable. We must ensure that this port is equipped with the latest digital system for tracking, clearance, and cargo movement, ensuring efficiency, transparency, and global competitiveness. It is imperative that the Nigerian Shippers Council works closely with the Ogun State government and the concessionaire to build a maritime ecosystem that is not only competitive, but also a leader in innovation and technology advancement.
In a significant move to boost Nigeria's maritime security and stimulate growth in the blue economy sector, the 2024 batch of the Advanced Combat Training Program for the Maritime Security Unit under the Deep Blue project have completed their training.
So now they have one room to the right, one room to the left.
Their graduation ceremony took place at the 5 Battalion Nigerian Army Barracks in Elele, Rivers State. 311 graduates, drawn from the Nigerian Army, Nigerian Navy, and the Nigerian Air Force, took part in the training.
We move to a tactical position, a position of advantage, where they can bring a suppressive fire into bear to that particular house that is known and confirmed to be abhorring terrorists.
The Minister of Defense, Mohammed Badaru Abubakar, and the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adegboyega Oyetola, led other delegates to the ceremony.
Dear esteemed stakeholders and dear staff of Nimasa.
It's that time of the year once again.
This is a special shout out to the staff of Nimasa.
It's been a very interesting year.
I bring compliments from the internal audit units and the members of staff, my team.
On behalf of myself as the staff of the Maritime Safety and Seafarer Standards Department.
On behalf of myself and my family.
I would also want to do a special shout out to the stakeholders who have also contributed immensely. It's been a long year and it's been very, very remarkable.
Wishes all stakeholders, executive management of Nimasa, all staff.
I wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
A Merry Christmas in advance and a Happy New Year.
A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all the Nimasa staff and our stakeholders.
And indeed, all Nigeria.
On this note, I wish every one of us, the stakeholders, the esteemed members of Nimasa staff, Merry Christmas and fruitful 2025.
This week, we bring you our conversations with Captain Sunday Umoren, the Secretary General of the Abuja MOU, which is the Memorandum of Understanding on Port State Control for West and Central African Region. Now let's hear his thoughts on the maritime industry's performance in 2024 so far.
The year 2024 did come with a lot of expectations, a lot of challenges, and so far in using the traffic light methodology, I will actually rate year 2024 as amber, although closer to green. So it means that we are actually on track, not there, but we've made some great stride in the year 2024.
Next are his expectations for the maritime industry in the year 2025.
The good thing about the maritime industry is that years don't just stand alone. Most of the activities, most of the expectations are usually rolling. Rolling means it's 2024 will roll into 2025. Key area is that we will continue as projected by UNCTAD. We will continue to have this post-COVID trade growth of about 20% as is being projected. There will also be issue on digital innovation. The industry is expected to see increased use of digital innovation in 2025. And it's an endless list, and it's challenging. 2025 is going to be more challenging with a high shipping cost. We all know that the high cost of fuel has invariably increased shipping costs, and thus that translates to higher freight rates and of course the higher security with respect to issues in different parts of the world. So 2025 will be quite challenging, but where we are today is the fact that we have the marine and the blue economy ministry, and so Nigeria is positioned to make the best out of 2025.
Regarding the Abuja MOU, we would like to know how 2024 has been and how many more nations have become members.
With respect to Abuja MOU, 2024 has been a great year in getting more countries to become full members, because as the MOU regime is, or what it stands for, is to have that net, that safety net, all the countries coming together, presenting that staunch net that no substandard ship can break through. Currently, we have 22 members. We have 20 member states that are fully committed to the MOU regime. Outstanding are two countries, the Arab Republic of Mauritania and the Republic of Namibia. Those are the two countries left to join the Abuja MOU regime. We have used all available means, their embassies in Nigeria, their representatives in International Maritime Organization, and even in the recently concluded AMA conference, I met with the representative of Mauritania, and actually brought the IMO rep to the short meeting we had, and they said, IMO, can you tell Mauritania that they can't even attend this AMA conference with a clear face, clear conscience, if they do not subscribe to being full members of Abuja MOU? And I can also stand on my word to say the two countries left, Namibia and Mauritania, that we are quite hopeful, we are quite sure of having them in as full members in the year 2025.
Following the recent annual meeting of the Association of African Maritime Administrations held in Tanzania, he shares his experiences and expectations.
AMA conference, the 7th AMA conference that came out, that took place in Tanzania, was quite remarkable. And as we all know, the AMA conference is always held in conjunction with the International Maritime Organization and stakeholders in the maritime sector. The theme of the conference was navigating the future of African maritime sector, as in collaborating on technology and innovation to enhance safety, security, and marine environment for sustainable future.
He has this message for all maritime stakeholders.
To you maritime stakeholders, to you Nigerians out there, yes, once again we've come to that wonderful and glorious season, Christmas season. We in Abuja MOU, from the chairman of the Abuja MOU, the vice chairman of the Abuja MOU, from all the member states, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas, and to also speak to all to spend this season responsibly. Yes, accidents rate do increase around this time because people get too excited over certain things and cross the boundary of normalcy. But please, let's stay safe and have a wonderful season.
A team from the Maritime Safety and Seafarer Standards Department of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency recently conducted a port inspection tour of the MV Matrix Pride, which is manned by 30 crew members and has a gross tonnage of 40,133 metric tons. On this particular voyage, the vessel was transporting petroleum products. Now, this is an opportunity for you, our viewers, to take a look at what life is like on board a vessel. Interestingly, on board the vessel were beneficiaries of the Nigerian Seafarers Development Program, NSDP, as well as a graduate from the Nigerian Maritime University in Okerenkoko, Delta State. Now let's listen to some of the crew members as they share their insights.
My name is Aremu Temiloluwa Samuel. I'm from Oyo State, Ibadan. I graduated from Federal College of Fisheries and Marine Technology, Oceanography, Victoria Island, Lagos.
My name is Onyezi Adana Favor, graduated from Nigerian Maritime University of Okerenkoko. I'm a deck cadet on board Maritime Pride.
My name is Kamaldeen Ojonugwa Adamu. I'm from Kogi State, Nigeria, but born and raised in Lagos State. And I'm a beneficiary of the Nigerian Seafarers Development Program 3, which we would call NSDP 3, organized by Nimasa.
I'm a chief officer on board Maritime Pride, owned by Matrix Energy. I have a Nigerian license.
Right now, I'm undergoing my sea time, my 18-month sea time with Matrix Pride. And after which is completed, I would go for my class to become a licensed officer as a maritime worker.
Growing up, hearing about seafaring, hearing about the sea, I've always been adventurous. I've always wanted to travel around the world, so I decided, why not do it on board a ship and get that experience. I've always been agile, into sports and the rest, so I decided that this is not a bad field, it's something I would like to do, and I started the process, and God helping me, I'm here now.
Some operation can last 2 weeks, some months, depending on the type of contract. The ship is equipped with a cook, a chief cook, and a steward. And the department is a catering department, as we call it, under deck department, under the chief officer. Whenever we are running low on stock, we make a requisition to our office and they supply at every port we are.
I still intend to sail in the next 10 years, but short-term sailing, 1 month, some weeks, go, deliver supplies and come back. I intend to be a captain in this profession on a cruise ship, supply vessel.
I do intend to be a captain because it's a great journey. It will be a great journey. I love the journey. I love how far I've come, and being a captain is still a long way to go, but it's something I look forward to and it's something I dream of.
First of all, I would say working on board ship as a sailor is a noble job that every prospective young man should venture into. It's very lucrative. It requires a lot of discipline, dedication, and hard work. So I will encourage every young man that is interested in sailing to come on board.
As we celebrate this joyous season, we wanted to take a moment to spread some festive cheer from our incredible team. Join us as we showcase our wonderful staff, sharing their heartfelt Christmas shout-outs and wishes for the new year. It's a time for gratitude, joy and connection, and we can't wait for you to hear what our team has to say.
You a Merry Christmas. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
On behalf of the Executive Management of Nigeria Maritime Administration and Safety Agency,
I want to wish the management and staff of Nimasa.
From Shipping Development Department, this is wishing our internal and external stakeholders here at MSSD Department, we are wishing you.
From the Office of Head of Internal Audit Unit,
here's to wish all staff of Nimasa.
On behalf of the Procurement Department, I'm wishing all staff, management and stakeholders of Nimasa.
This is wishing you a nice moment within this festive period.
A season of love, a season of sharing.
We thank God for a wonderful year.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance.
I want to wish everybody
a lovely New Year and a wonderful Christmas.
Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Merry Christmas and
Happy New Year.
On behalf of everyone in the internal audit unit, we want to wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy
New Year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a very happy 2025.
All of us at Nimasa wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
new face of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Nimasa. We are charting the direction for our maritime and regulating the industry for a better, bigger, and more economically stable Nigeria. Evolved to serve you better. We are Nimasa. New face, rejuvenated service. Nimasa, changing the tides in your favor.
Wow, that's our package for today. And we finally come to the end of the program for this year, because today is the last episode for this year 2024. The year has been an amazing year, and this program, Nimasa This Week, has been a value-adding program, and I'm sure you have gained a lot. I can't wait to meet you guys again next year on the same program, same time, same channel. Until then, remain good and continue to make impact in your sphere of influence. Bye for now.